L'Ukraine se souvient des victimes du Holodomor en plein conflit.
Dear Ukrainian men and women, today is the day when we commemorate the memory of millions of our people who were killed by famine. Millions of terrible deaths and the greatest Holodomor of 1932 to 1933. It was a systematic strike against the Ukrainian people, a policy of genocide that today's Russia has inherited and made once again part of its ideology. This entire war, ongoing now against Ukraine, and which may expand to other peoples, is a consequence of Moscow's impunity. Whatever form their regime takes, if they remain unpunished, Russia tries to repeat its evil. Millions of our people will light memory candles. This is our collective commemoration of the victims of the Holodomor. But it is also a reminder for all of us, and for everyone in the world, that preserving memory is also an act of defending justice, of defending life, and so that there is no reward in the fight for the destruction of people. The pain of previous generations of the Ukrainian people and what Ukrainians are forced to go through now are very intertwined, and it tells us a lot. These days, consultations with partners will take place regarding the steps needed to end the war. I signed a decree on the composition of the Ukrainian delegation. I approved all the relevant directives. Our representatives know how to protect Ukrainian national interests and exactly what is needed to prevent Russia from carrying out a third invasion, another strike on Ukraine. Just like in the past, crimes against our people and against other peoples as well were repeated. It is about much more than certain points of this or that document. It is necessary to ensure that nowhere in Europe or the world does the principle prevail that crimes against people and humanity, against states and peoples, can have any reward or forgiveness. Real peace is always based on guaranteed security and justice. And this feeling is not only mine. I know that this is the feeling of millions of our people and the majority of people in the world. Today I continued coordination with partners. We spoke with the leaders of the Northern European countries and the Baltic states, 8 leaders, this entire strong region, and I really appreciate the support. And these are truly defenders of life. I also spoke today with the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. I thank you for the willingness to help and for your principled stance. There will be support packages for Ukraine. We constantly consult at various levels, also with other European friends, and not only Europeans. These are the G7 countries, also our friends in the G20 and other countries of the world. Many are ready to support us, ready to support Ukraine. Thank you for that. There will be more negotiations and also several internal matters of ours today. We spoke in detail with government officials about our further steps in domestic policy. It is important that there is a good pace in the winter support program. Almost 10 million applications already. Payments will begin next week. Be used until June, but please, the application must be submitted in DIA or at Ukrposhta by the end of December this year, by Christmas. We will provide the entire amount of funding. I also spoke with the Prime Minister of Ukraine about the audits that have already started in energy companies and about an additional audit of the entire defense sector, defense enterprises. Such a military audit needs to be done as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Relevant contracts, finances, operations, etc. I instructed that the results be presented to the public and preferably presented weekly, and that the materials be handed over to law enforcement and anti-corruption agencies. There was a report from the Commander-in-Chief today on the situation at the front, on Russian disinformation operations, their plans. The most difficult is Pokrovsk, the entire direction, significant Russian forces, more than 150,000, who continue the assaults. Every day the biggest attack is right there. This has been going on for months already. And it is important that our warriors, our units, are destroying the occupier. We are conducting counter-offensive actions also on the border between Dnipro and Donetsky region. We are defending the positions of Kharkiv region. We are defending the positions of Zaporizhia. It is not easy there. The Oryahik direction, Hulyapol, we are doing everything to stabilize the situation. I thank everyone for their resilience. To everyone from Ukraine, glory to Ukraine.